Alright, well, I think that's good for Discord, so. Alright, anyway, let's get back to some more Spider-Man. How much? 67% of the main story. Don't know if that means like from start to finish or just stuff on the side. Because when I played Uncharted, the 100% the percentage progression was just basically more on like how far you made it into the story than just doing stuff on the side, like getting collectibles and all that.
I'm fine, May. Staying safe. I'm more worried about you.
Oh no, don't you do that. Feast is the safest place in the city right now. Our sister locations uptown, not so much. But we're safe and secure down here.
Let's hope it stays that way. I'll stop by when I can, May. Love you.
You too, Peter.
Oh crap! I think they're like on. Yeah, they did say like like the Sable Army are like literally after me because of like the entire cause of the outbreak and what happened in the last mission. So yeah, things are gonna get super tough. What can we do? I guess we can try to complete the Black Cat stakeouts.
Taken hostage by escaped prisoners. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district?
Control. We are arresting civilians who refuse to cooperate with locating Spider-Man.
Felicia's close to her goal, and I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down. Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live.
Or it wouldn't be like on like wherever your camera's straight facing at. I think I need like a glimpse.
Huh.
Ah.
I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
Alright, so let me go for the last one. I got one more stakeout to solve.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district?
Checkpoint secure. Free fire zone established.
Spider-Man, the Raft MVPs are back on the grid, laying siege to our police precincts. My men need your help, now. Get to a vantage point in Midtown and I'll explain.
On my way. Is it Octavius?
No, two of his flunkies, still searching for the doctor. I have to be honest, that one scares me. Might be the smartest supervillain I've ever encountered.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Hold tight, Captain. One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat. By my rough estimate, she's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight.
Huh?
Hello, Cat. Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town.
Well, I guess I'm marked somewhere? Did I unlock a new side mission? Yeah, that unlocks a side mission. Okay. Do I really want to do this? On a ride. I think I'd fast travel plenty enough to do this to get this trophy. God damn it.
1043. Police transport is under assault by armed.
Oh my god, I am getting like killed right here.
Officer.
You know, fine, I'll do the freaking Black Cat mission. I don't really want to do it, but
All units.
may as well.
Reports of live gunfire from prisoners in vehicle. Report came in from near Ansonia. Over.
Got away. Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something.
I don't know why my mic's picking up so much. Oh well. It's like, now what, do I leave? Not let me in. Oh,
Bingo.
well, that was well hidden.
This looks like everything she stole. But no sign of Felicia. Financial data on the Maggia crime families. Is she trying to blackmail them? What's this?
Spider, you raced
The new
here to
suit.
redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
Alright.
This couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
Cat prints. Alright, so I got a new suit. Which I don't need to craft, thankfully. No suit power, it's just for cosmetic showcasing.
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
Fisk reported this stolen a few years back.
Alright, you know, let's go back to the main objective.
What's our status in Times Square?
10-4, this is APC Sierra. We are commencing our patrol route.
Okay, Captain, got eyes on. Fill me in.
Rhino's assaulting the Upper West Precinct. Electro's at the Upper East. We need you to turn the tide. Head to either. They're both equally screwed.
I don't know if my audio's peaking or not. I can't tell. Because, like... Really, like, let me see if I hate having to, like, check the stream just to see if, like, my audio's, like, really bad or muffled.
Reported location is Murray Hill.
Let me go say a few things before, like, I mute the mic.
We need a 1013. Officers are taking sniper fire. Officers in Murray Hill. Stand by.
I think it's fine. I don't know. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let me just get back into the game.
Stealing food supplies. Officers in Murray Hill. Stand by for further instructions.
Peter, are you available? We need help at Feast's sister's site uptown.
The Veterans Center in Harlem. What's wrong?
Men from Rikers are demanding food and supplies. The staff are barricaded inside, but they need help. Miles and I are headed there to evacuate the staff.
Don't do anything until I get there, May. I'll meet you in Harlem. May sounds exhausted. I really hope she isn't sick. Need to help Yuri, then get to Harlem.
All units, armed fugitives are assaulting a police vehicle. Report came in from Lenox Hill.
Jesus Christ.
Yuri, I'm nearing the Upper East Precinct.
Good. Electro and the demons are boxing my men in. The setup is complicated. You'll understand when you get there.
Yuri Watanabe, master of suspense.
Oh, I see him.
This isn't good. Transformers are charging the building, trapping the police inside.
Transformers? No, I'm joking. Not that kind of
Yuri,
Transformers.
complicated was an understatement. I'm gonna have to disable these Transformers to free your men.
Even if you manage that, they'll still need your help with the demons.
That's why I'm here, ready to serve all your electricity and demon-related needs.
Oh my god.
5 Transformers total. Loading them up with webbing should cause them to overheat. I hope.
Oh my god, I am so dead.
Web should overheat the Transformers. More of these suckers.
There's another one. Bye-bye. That guy still up? Nice, done.
Yeah, 3 to go. Man, I did not miss dealing with Electro's elaborate supervillain antics while he was in the raft. Trapping the
Oh, what
police
the
with a network
hell?
of energy transformers? Who does that?
Whew. Okay. Oh my god, seriously.
Great. 2 left.
I am so dead because someone's shooting missiles at me. And I died. Freaking helicopter, man. Literally interfering with
Yuri,
me.
complicated was an
Oh, I
understatement.
have to start all over?
I'm gonna have to
Oh
disable
my
these
god.
transformers to free your men.
Even if you manage that, they'll still need your help with the demons.
That's why I'm here, ready to serve all your electricity and demon-related needs. How did they even get that thing attached? And it can't be easy to fly like that. Let's trade 4 more of these.
A helicopter. Jesus Christ. There we go.
Down 3 to go. Man, I did not miss dealing with Electro's elaborate supervillain antics while he was in the raft. Trapping the police with a network of energy transformers? Who does that?
Oh my god, that was pretty close. Where do you think you're going?
One more.
There we go. Dang, I'm not even close enough to destroy it. Breath of the Wild! Yeah. Oh my god.
Police are free, but demons aren't backing down. Need to lend a hand.
Okay, I'm back to full health. Oh my god. Man, I swear, I feel like taking care of these swordsmen are like literally difficult to handle.
Yuri, your men are safe. What's next?
Get to the Upper West Side. We're trying to shelter civilians, but Rhino isn't making it easy.
He never does. On my way.
All units, armed fugitives are assaulting a police vehicle.
Miles left a voicemail.
Pete! Hey, Pete! Hey, May wanted me to call you. Things at the Veteran Center are not good. Convicts are trying to break down the doors. Mary Jane's here, but we're getting people out of the basement. We need more help. I hope you can get here soon.
I need to finish with the precincts fast and get to Harlem.
Units with riot gear needed to respond to a public disturbance. Officers needed in the area of Columbia.
Okay, I am not gonna deal with them. Oh crap, it's Rhino.
Yuri, Rhino's on the move, but former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades. I'm gonna even the odds.
Do it. If those barricades fall, the people inside are done for.
Never seen Rhino walk away from a fight like this. He must be working on orders from Dr. Octavius, making quick hit and runs on the city's emergency response teams.
Oh my god.
need you.
God damn it. Oh god, someone's got the whip.
Then hit the barricade.
And I was told not to like air launch them air launch these whip fighters, but whatever.
Spider-Man, up top! Convicts are launching RPGs! They'll bring down the building!
I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm on it. One roof clear.
What the hell?
Priority target acquired. Proceeding to pacify.
There are easier ways to ask for an autograph. Jetpacks. Who thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks? Guys, we're on the same team. At least wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts. Pacify? Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh, just me? Come on, anybody?
Anyone else? Oh god. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to like hold. Whatever. What the hell? Went all the way down. Oh my god.
Did you guys design those little energy bola things just for me? I'm both flattered and horrified.
I'm just getting double ganged by two groups.
Spider-Man, up top! Convicts are launching RPGs! They'll bring down the building!
Not gonna let that happen. I'm on it.
Wow, I go from my job yesterday? Oh no, I'm sorry.
One roof clear.
Oh my god. No, 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 no. 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 Oh my god. God damn it.
Priority target acquired. Proceeding to pacify.
There are easier ways to ask for an autograph. Jetpacks. Who thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks? Guys, we're on the same team. At least wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts.
Lawbreakers will be pacified.
Pacify? anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh, just me?
Oh my god. Okay, what the hell? God damn it. Hate your job anyways. Yeah, I would understand that. In my job, I mean, there are a few things I kind of hate, but like, most of the time, I just kind of like, didn't mind, and just slugged on through, but there isn't like any easy job to like easy enough money, I would say. It is pretty rough in the world. Oh my god. Yeah, that works.
Nice to see you, Spider. How about some payback for putting me away?
Bro, this is gonna be so hard. These guys just literally interfering.
Riker's escapees are down. Need to deal with Sable's flying monkeys now.
Here we got another one. Oh, that's good. As long as it's better than the other one, then that should be good enough for you. I don't know if I needed this short.
Yuri,
I
precinct
guess I had
secure.
to.
And I just found out what it means to be Sable's priority target. Not fun.
That'll teach you to piss off international mercenaries.
Guess so. Okay, I need to sign off for a bit. Call me if things go south.
Will do. And thanks. You've given us a fighting chance.
Okay. Need to hustle to Feast's sister site in Harlem and help May.
Peter, thank God. We need you at the Veteran Center. Where are you?
I got held up. Are you okay? What's happening?
The convicts started a fire. We got the building staff out, but May and Miles are trapped inside. I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this. Damn it. Move it, Pete. Move! MJ, stay back. I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for help.
May! May! Here! We're over here!
Oh, shoot.
I got you. Hang on! Oh. Hey, man, you alright? Get to the window! It's too far. Hold on!
Just brace yourselves!
Pizza!
Come on, May! I've got you! Oh my god.
Go! Go!
Miles! Come on!
Woo!
No!
Miles with the save.
We've got you. We've got you.
Just in my apartment, right over there, second floor, and I just heard a loud noise.
Is May okay?
Everyone is safe.
MJ, if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been...
As dead as I would have been the last 8,500 times you saved me. Pretty sure I still owe you a few.
That's smart.
Hey. I'm sorry I screwed things up. It's just hard being the one who always gets saved, you know? Sometimes I want to do the saving.
He ends up having to be the damsel in distress every time he gets into a situation.
Always.
Hey, so I didn't know if, you wanted sparkling or flat or spring or mountain spring. So I got one of each. Am I interrupting?
No, MJ, Ms. Watson, and I were just talking strategy.
Strategy?
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
All of our help.
All right, well, call the play, coach.
Okay. Divide and conquer. Ms. Watson, we need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath. Oscorp's developing something, but there's no way they can keep it safe from Octavius and Lee. We need to find the cure and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
Miles, you need to be my eyes and ears at Feast. Anything goes wrong, call me. We need to keep that place and the people there safe.
All right, you got it. What are you gonna do?
Gang of costume nut jobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
All right. Hey, wait, how do I call you? I mean, do you have like a cell phone in your pockets or something?
Ms. Watson can give you my number. Good luck, team.
Do you have his number? Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? That'd be so cool.
No.
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this water smorgasbord.
The city feels a little more under control. Miles is watching Feast, MJ is tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to focus on finding Otto and stopping whatever he has planned. Yuri.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what kind of skills I can unlock. I guess I can unlock this one, since I tend to be at low HP pretty much. I can upgrade this one. Science for the win. Or I'm unlocking this one.
We need to start tracking the big boys. Still no leads on Octavius?
No, nothing. Forensics can't even do a sweep of Times Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might be able to turn something up. Let you know what I find.
You know what I like about you, kid? You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Taskmaster.
'Cause you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries wouldn't happen to be your mercenaries, would they?
No. All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this devil's breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track.
Norman Osborn, a better mayor for a better New York. Huh.
Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it. AT rich leader sequence. This looks promising.
I think this works. This works. Doesn't work. There we go. That was a little confusing on that first part.
Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one.
We're gonna have to like literally go around everywhere.
Trail jumps between these buildings. Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here. Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights.
See something. Okay.
there be light? Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Good old Rhino, my second favorite Russian. Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased?
Hey, QR code. I wonder if that QR code like leads somewhere. Yeah, I can always like screenshot this and use my camera for it later. If I'm curious. Nothing else in particular.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have wrought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer. And Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
There was like a record. Yeah, I didn't like check the this one.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
I was able to rotate this. Oh no, that's pretty much it.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank.
It's hidden.
Is there something here I'm missing?
Or like marked some invisible. Oh wait! The lights.
UV bulb. Huh? Nothing happened.
We need to power it on.
Must be a way to get that lamp on. There we go. Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece.
Oscorp, Vulture, Electro, Rhino, Scorpion.
Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. Using something called Icarus?
There's still a little more.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil?
Oh, look who's talking, being the evil one.
The man behind the mask.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
Is there something?
Oscorp has snaked itself throughout the city. Power, communication, public safety. Norman made his company essential, but also fragile. If a disaster were to occur, and a few small pressure points were tweaked, it would all fall apart. The public would see Norman for what he is, a leech on their lives. Yes, just a few simple steps, and he would be ruined forever. How many men would I need? Well, let's see. First, some kind of disaster. A hurricane, an earthquake, or a plague. Next, assaults on Oscorp's power grid and emergency relief. Send the city into chaos. Let the people see the truth about Norman. Yes, just a handful of men. No more than a half dozen. A sinister 6. Martin has been arrested. Norman looks pleased, believes he's safe. He has no idea. He's just put all the rotten eggs a man might need into a single basket. With Martin in raft, alongside Scorpion, Rhino, Vulture, and Electro, a single swift kick is all it would take to send those eggs tumbling down the hill. Straight at Oscorp and Norman. Yes, just one small kick. I think it's time for me to lace up my boots and climb the hill. This is my final recording. Peter, if you're listening to this,
oh, he knows.
please know that I did what I thought was just. It may have been extreme, but when it comes to Norman, half measures will never do. Of all that I risk by taking this next step, the loss of our friendship will pain me the most. I hope that if we meet again, it will not be on opposite sides.
Icarus, this is it.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position?
Uh-oh.
Need a lift? So refreshing to work for.
No, I prefer Uber.
Backup plan for his backup plans.
MJ, hey!
Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. I'm pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay, talk soon, MJ.
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B. Teamwork's beautiful, ain't it? Helping you reach those unattainable goals! Like killing Spider-Man.
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you? Not even close, Max. As usual.
Web shooters. That's what I was doing.
I can damage him if
I used up all my web shooters and then like it failed. Oh, are there transformers up there? Oh, it's right there. I see it.
Pete, you're up! No, Adrian, it's me, Spider-Man! What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect!
Confused! Thought we had a healthy give and take. Man, have I misread this relationship.
Spider-Man! I must break you!
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it? The vigor of youth, the wisdom of experience.
Not leaving the mission. They're just pushing me away.
Just like oil and water, sure. His guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him.
Next time you're mine!
Not so fast!
That's switching now, right? No one gets so far out of you.
You can't see.
You tired, Spider?
God damn it.
Catch my breath! Take over, Electro! No problem, Pete!
How to use my finisher. What? Okay.
He doesn't stand a chance! Yeah, we got this!
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing the situation accurately. One down, one to go.
Alright, where's Vulture?
How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Once too many! Tonight will be your last waltz!
Finish him off.
I should handle him.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath. What time? Oh man.
And he had his like sleep. Grounded.
Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah, city's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
I should check on Miles.
Hey, Pete, you okay?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm fine, but you and May are in the middle of it.
We're busy, but people need help. And I'd rather be doing something than waiting around for somebody else to fix things, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Just make sure you protect yourself. Mask and gloves. And rest every now and then. All that goes double for May.
Nobody can make that woman take a break when she doesn't want to. But I'll do my best.
Thanks, Miles. Give May my love. And be safe.
Stable teams, this is Control. What's the situation in Robinson? We have ordered a
There's the reservoir. No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look.
Well, I just jumped like that.
Mary dressed like a scorpion, where would I be?
Oh, there he is.
Behind you!
Me, I'd end it now. But Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you, which I respect.
Damn it! What did he inject me with?
This isn't good.
Whoa! What the... Is that a sea of poison? Can't be. This can't be real. Must be the poison. But I can't take any chances. Gotta get to higher ground. Then analyze whatever he injected me with.
Oh god, we're in some trippiness right here.
Okay, should be safe for a minute. Need to analyze the neurotoxin, so I can create an antidote. Scorpion's made some upgrades.
Now we're missing Okay, that works. And then there we go.
Hallucinogenic neurotoxin. My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real. I have to create the antidote fast. First, I need a natural steroid. Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season. There's the greenhouse! Eclipta alba should be inside the greenhouse.
It can be both.
Doc?
Oh, we're inside the lab.
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc? You sound...
Like I did before the neural interface affected my mind. My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
I have to fix this. Fix you! Somehow!
Ah, Peter. Always trying to shoulder the responsibility.
I'm falling off.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you're sorry. And yet, you let it happen. Makes one wonder where your priorities lie. I mean, if I was really that important to you, why would you let me destroy myself?
I can help you. It's the neural web. It's affecting your mind.
You mean the neural web you helped create? The hard truth is, you did this to me. Without your help, I would have never done any of those terrible things.
There's the Eclipse. Time, but I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations was developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast.
Oh my god.
Giant deadly scorpion tails. Lovely. Thanks, Brain.
How you feeling, Spider? Raw panic crawling up your spine?
Scorpion? How'd you get this number?
Asking those interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you, it's am I calling you? Maybe I'm just the fevered screams of your dying brain.
Real or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Big talk from the little bug. Have fun chasing pink elephants.
Now to get to higher ground, I want to be safe.
I don't even want to know what Troy would make of those. There's the research station. Need that atropine. Half the atropine's right there.
Oh my goodness. Not another one of these trippy moments.
Oh, not again.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
It is me. The me polite society found inconvenient. The parts of myself I suppressed. But you helped me break those chains.
I'm sorry.
God damn it. It told me to like parkour, but it didn't let me parkour like it wanted me to.
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Stop deluding yourself. You never help anyone. The poison isn't.
Oh my god.
Stop running from me. Let me try.
I want nothing from you. You're a failure at life, love, career. You bring nothing but pain.
No, stop. I'm not giving up on you. Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest, containing me, suffocating me? No, I will let my genius shine on its own. I saw you, Peter, taking notes, stealing ideas, a rat in my own lab. To think I called you a friend.
There it is. The atropine. Got the atropine. Now I just need to mix up the antidote. Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
Still with us?
And nearly cured. Sorry to bust up your plans.
Oh, man, don't worry. Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll be seeing each other again.
Count on it.
There's a lot more of these scorpion tails.
somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote.
As he casually walks.
Finally,
no more trippiness.
You're in my domain now. You're just like Osborn, trying to steal my genius. Everything that happens now is your fault. I knew you were laughing at me. All of you, behind my back.
Thought I forgot about you.
Scorpion, are you even real?
Hold still, I'll show you.
That gives me an opening. Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Not gonna be that easy.
Sure it is. Now I know you're the poison trying to distract me. Bring it on. One down.
You're a loser. All you'll ever be is a loser.
Nice. Just a few more left. He stops. Maybe I can hit him. Another one down.
So you, everyone you ever met suffers.
It's like fighting internet trolls. Knock one down and it pops up.
That's how it feels like.
One more.
If I was your uncle, I would have jumped in front of a bullet too.
Your voice really developed in it. Hope that's the last of them. I can barely stand up. There's the equipment I need. Finally. I'm running out of time. I think I did it. Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far. I'd better put some clothes on.
Oh my
Much
god.
more. Let's just go ahead and forget that ever happened.
He was fighting his whole time with his entire naked body and his mask on.
Head's still foggy. Need to work the last of the poison out of my system before I tackle the other villains. Good time to go on patrol.
Alright, what else can I do for now? Before I do a few landmarks.
This is Control. Need a sit rep for Corvair's hook.
Observation post is live. Scanning for Spider-Man.
I have to pick up the Manhattan Bridge. Let me see.
MJ, hey. You mind if I toss a kind of thorny ethical question at you? When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, wow, Pete. Thinking of Otto?
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, understandable, though. Man, the high-minded, generous part of me wants to say never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew was still in there or not. If he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah. Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
God damn it.
Really wish Sable would tell her agents to chill already. Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy, but fun.
I should go for all the landmarks.
Yuri, I've got eyes on a mob of Rikers escapees.
Here.
They're hunkered
It's
down
free.
for the long haul.
I'll send a team. But with all that's going on, it might take a while to get enough of my people together.
I don't want to think about what these guys could do in the meantime. I'll handle it. Confucius Plaza. I could use some of his wisdom right about now. The Williamsburg Bridge. A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live. Okay. I need to get after Scorpion, but I haven't seen Aunt May face to face since the fire. I think I can afford a quick pit stop at Feast.
All units, 1034. Demons are firing on police. Officers needed in the East Village. This is Sable Control. What's the status of our position in Dutchtown? Outpost is under siege by demons.
Right over here. Until Miles gets back, the best thing we can do is keep everyone fed. Oh, Peter, it is so good to see you. How are you? Healthy?
I'm good. How are you holding up, May?
Good, but busy. Oh, let me go.
Oh, there.
I'm okay.
Didn't you tell me something once about accepting that I'm human just like everyone else?
You and Ben. Masters at turning my own words against me. I am fine, Peter. Just a little rundown.
Where's Miles? Could he help out?
Oh, he is. He's off picking up medical supplies from the relief center. It's amazing how quickly we go through antibiotics.
Okay. You stay off your feet for a bit. I'll organize the unloading and check in with Miles. Deal?
Deal. Give me a chance to nurse my wounded Parker pride.
Come on, Miles, answer. Don't make me worry about you and May.
Quiet. So much for a milk run.
But the play as, oh my god.
Looks like an exploding bulldozer went through here.
I had to play as Miles.
Can't turn back. Beast needs those antibiotics.
You hear the sound his head made when the big guy hit him?
Need to distract him. Hacking apps should work.
Who's there?
Time to move.
Whoa!
God damn it, what was I thinking?
Can't turn back. Beast needs those antibiotics.
I heard that.
Better hurry. Should be able to hop that wall. Medical containers in that tent. Maybe this will be easy.
You see the way he came through here? Look at that guy's like an animal. Both of them are. It's clear. But they're on our side.
Gauze, iodine, no antibiotics. Whoa!
Oh, what the hell?
Medical containers in that tent. Maybe this will be easy.
You see the way he came through here? This guy's like an animal. Both of them are. But they're on our side.
Gauze, iodine,
but no antibiotics. I need to keep looking.
You two, get over here. All right. Continuing sector sweep. Could use a coffee. Probably shouldn't have burned down the... Copy. Making a sweep. I heard that.
It's cold out. Might be time to take...
This can stop right now. Just give us the location and schedules for supply.
More supplies over there. Need to get past these guys.
Shoot.
Don't have clearance for that. Oh, buddy. Why are the super dudes so set on taking out these relief centers? Something about Osborn.
I almost got caught.
That he can't protect the city. Sounds like a lot of drama. As long as they let us keep all the supplies we find, I don't care. Yeah, man. This stuff will be worth a fortune on the black market. Come on. Let's keep digging through it. Sable guys give up the depot locations? Eventually, yeah. Now the big guy's taking the stations out all by himself. Dudes who walk the A-bomb. It's that Russian blood, man. Makes it clear. That's offensive. My grandma's Russian. Your grandma? Doesn't that mean you're Russian too? Hey, don't talk about my family, all right?
Might be time to take over some apartments.
Thought I heard something. We got ours. Who's there? Damn
Could have been the wind.
Another supply tent. Crossing fingers. A couple trauma kits, but no antibiotics. Gotta be somewhere.
Looks like they're gonna divvy up the supplies. Hey, you guys better not try to short us. That's just what they say when they're trying to short you. Dude, please don't embarrass me. Chill, please.
Gotta avoid that sniper.
Could have been the wind. This is my kind of gentrification.
Who's there?
Oh, that's not good. Try doing this.
Man, guess I'm hearing things. Wouldn't mind a shot at some of those Sable people. Heard something.
Who's there?
Ah, god damn it. Alright, let's just start from here.
We own this tent. Looks like they're gonna divvy up.
Gotta avoid that sniper.
Oh boy. I heard they're not trying to short us. Relax. Dude. Must have imagined it. I'll die before I go back inside the pen.
I can't even get past with the sniper just literally covering this entire spot.
I heard that. I heard that. Whoa!
Oh my god. Miles, why do you get yourselves into these situations like this?
Looks like they're gonna divvy up the supplies.
Gotta avoid that sniper.
Oh, they better not try to short us. Dude, please don't embarrass me. Chill, please. Cops come around here. Must be hearing things. Must be hearing things.
Wouldn't mind a shot at some of those Sable people.
Must be hearing things.
Yeah, I can't even keep proceed with that stupid sniper in the way.
What's that? Could use a coffee. Probably shouldn't have burned down the. Hey.
Whoa!
Looks like they're gonna divvy up the supplies.
Oh boy. You better not try to short us. Hey, you guys better not try to short us.
Bro, relax. Everybody gets a take. Just try to shoot.
Gotta avoid that sniper.
Dude. I heard that. I heard that.
I made it so easy from all these attempts. Whatever.
More supplies.
Nothing sweeter than seeing cops running.
Come on, Crate, be the one. Moxicillin. Perfect.
Oh shoot.
Is a very large man. Found the exploding bulldozer.
Supply routes and schedules. Now! Das Casal!
Gentlemen, I apologize. My associate is inelegant. He doesn't understand the fine art of persuasion.
Did not need to see that.
What was that?
Check it. Now.
Oh, this is gonna be intense.
He saw me. Time to get out of here.
Come out! I have no time for this.
That tunnel.
We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of here.
Whoever is here, come out! I have no time for this. We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face.
Go, go, go.
Come out, and I promise not to crush you.
Please don't see me.
have a good bearings of where I'm at. Oh shoot! They're gonna vault over. Boy, I'm not gonna do it with him around just yet. Yeah, how do you get over there so quick?
Wait for it. Go. Oh my god! I didn't think he was gonna look at the sides. Way forward is right past it.
You test my patience. You make me angry.
Wait for it.
Out now! I do not need this.
I do not need this as well.
Oh! Too close. Gotta get out of here. I gotta be getting close to the exit.
More. Where are you?
Oh man. Okay. I gotta get out of here.
No hiding!
Maybe if I get up there.
When I find you, I will crush you!
That container.
Yeah!
That's my exit.
I'm gonna get. You could have just dodged from the side, but whatever. You just let yourself like. All right, we're gonna have to like.
Maybe if I get up there.
When I find you, I will crush you!
That container.
Yeah!
That's my exit.
Go, 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 go.
Need to get him to clear the opening.
Hold up. Oh. Run!
It is Jeisaku! I hate Jeisaku!
Could you let May know I have these?
Get off me! Just
Oh, that's not good.
Give it us, man! Help!
Hey, leave him alone!
Big mistake, kid.
You can't just push people around like that.
Or what? Like this? Haha, kid's got guts.
Hip squared.
What the hell's he saying? Not gonna be saying anything in a second. Oh!
Damn!
Whoa.
You want a taste?
Nah, I'm good, kid.
What a pussy. You did good, Miles.
Taste? I gotta work on my fight banner.
Miles? Hey, I've been trying to reach you. You okay?
Hey, so, don't freak out, but, I gotta fill you in on some stuff.
Incredible work, Miles. Stick close to Feast. If the convicts get desperate, they may try to raid the shelter.
Way ahead of you. Anything else happens here, I'll let you know.
Great. Thanks, Miles. Yuri, figured out Rhino's deal. He's attacking Oscorp's relief centers.
Think I know which one he's hitting next. Reports of a possible earthquake and/or demolition derby at the Harlem Center.
Sounds like our boy. Headed there now.
You holding up okay?
Tired, but hanging in there.
We'll get through this. Keep the faith.
And like so far away, like I have to reach all the way over there. I could just fast travel.
Sugar Hill Garrison, this is Control. What's your status? Control, violation of Martial Law Statute 237.
Kind of fun swinging around New York so much, honestly.
On further action.
Hey, MJ, what's up? You okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but...
Pick on someone your own size, Rhino.
There is no one my size, Poke.
Or maybe we could just talk it out. Rhino, what's with the team up? Thought you were a loner.
Okay, it does nothing on him.
So what's the end for these particular means?
Freedom!
Yeah.
True freedom! No more feud! No more Rhino!
I always liked this suit. So distinctive.
Be thankful, Poke. Without you, I make less trouble for you.
Whew.
So
my chest!
You are funny, man. I am almost sorry to destroy your tiny face.
There we go.
Okay, Rhino. Let's wrap this up.
Oh, there's Scorpion. This thing ain't gonna poison me.
An infant to do a man's job. Let's finish this.
Oh, Scorp, love you, but you do know it's need to cut in, right?
What were you gonna do if I didn't? Beg him to give up?
Yes, Garden, that is exactly what I would have done.
Ah, like an old married couple, you two.
Oh my god. Ow.
Whining.
So you guys in Octavius, huh? You have a name yet? The Scary Six? The Dirty Half Dozen?
How about we murder Spider-Man for the blanket?
Gargan, please, you embarrassed yourself. Move it, Gargan. Move it, Gargan. Here. Be a man, Gargan. Be a kid.
Jesus Christ.
Get him. Walk down the hill.
Guys, please! There's plenty of me to go around.
Stop blocking my brain!
God damn it.
Rhino's getting his super move. What did Octavius promise you, Scorpion?
Money. Gargan has no principle. He fights for profit.
Untrue. I don't free.
The fuck?
We failed because of you, Gargan. You will know the pain this suit can cause.
Right, Red Menace. Hell, maybe I'll just pull you out of the suit myself. Piece by piece.
Starting to feel like I don't even need to be here. You guys want to sort this out yourselves?
Laugh again, Gargan.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Gargan, I will squat hog myself.
We could just stop now, you know. I won't tell anybody.
And leave your skull uncrushed? There is fun in that!
Oh my god.
I will teach you to throw real punch!
My jaw's already absorbed that particular lesson. Thanks. Didn't I hear you took a poetry class in the raft? Like a therapy thing?
Now, here is latest. Along came Spider. I sat down beside him, then crushed his tiny body to bits.
That's so good!
me backseat.
Oh, freedom I can dig! Endangering all of New York to get freedom? Not so much. Yeah.
Could have like activated when he was like close, but that's fine.
Rhino stunned. It's time for Fist of Fury.
Do you know what Octavius will do if he finds out you failed? I failed? Yes, you freak show!
A little forced together time might help you boys learn to play nice.
King and Smash.
All right, Yuri, that's 4 down. Just Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't be as easy. They're only half our problem, though. Devil's Breath cases are getting worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum. I'm worried they're seeing dollar signs in a seller's market.
I'd expect nothing less from our beloved mayor. Leave Devil's Breath to me. One of my best people is on it.
Pete, hey. I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sables, man. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected. I can sneak in, find the lab's location, and get out. If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky, but we need that location. Wait for me to get nearby, then make your move.
I'll be ready.
Hey, MJ, just calling you back. You doing okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip we took to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour odyssey for burnt toast with cold American cheese. How could I forget?
Something about all these old Oscorp files made that day pop into my head. Harry was so excited about riding the ferry. Just made me think about how much simpler things were back then. No jobs, no supervillains. We could throw away a whole day looking for bad pizza.
Okay, MJ. I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
Well, we're gonna play as MJ. Yeah.
Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it.
Mayor Osborn really lives here?
There's the security room. But that guard will see me if I go in. Residents are pretty upset. Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. The health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security. Hey, let us back upstairs. I've got a medical emergency here. Oh man, I can't breathe. Let me back upstairs.
Off limits, ma'am.
Like now what?
Ugh. Every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs. You can't treat us like animals. If I get sick, I'll sue you into the ground. Let us upstairs before we all catch the disease.
Why isn't Osborn down here? This sort of thing never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on.
That should do it.
Crap. Jerry, get out here. We got a situation.
Get out here right now!
Security
We're
room's
just as
open.
important as Osborn.
Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International has nearly finished their sweep.
That's what you said an hour ago.
I know this is frustrating, but please remember, Sable is doing this for your safety.
Hello. I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
Okay, I'm gone.
I'm leaving?
Continuing sector sweep. Multi-million-dollar building with network speeds from 1995.
I like this thing. Gotta turn him around.
The hell was that?
Even notice where it was thrown from. That idiot.
I'm sure Sable offers work elevator controls in the security room. Next to the Sable agent. Mary Jane Watson? Super spy. Time to unlock that elevator. That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs. Penthouse elevator. This is it. Norman and Sable, right on cue.
Find the alarm technician. Fire him.
That was close.
Stupid, useless button.
I said first you didn't like look deeper.
Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Warning. Fire doors engaged. Automated self-diagnostic commencing.
Huh?
Scientific journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
MJ, Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now. Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait. Who leaves space unused in a Manhattan apartment? Looks like a boatload of electrical is routed right behind that painting of Norman.
Let me see if we're on other things. This one?
Work order for a keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe. Doors are locked till the system check finishes.
I see something over there.
What is this thing?
Interesting.
Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? I wonder where it leads. Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses.
Nothing written on the back. Let's go investigate that hidden door.
Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from when Harry left for Europe last year. Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies.
Self-diagnostic complete. No faults found. Fire doors disengaged.
Norman could be back any minute. Need to find that keypad code. Harry's last day. Norman locked up Harry's room. Wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe. But where did he put the key?
Gotta check literally everywhere then.
The city's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him.
Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big Bon Voyage day. Anyway. Listen, I know I don't say this enough, but thank you, Dad. You know, for doing this. I love you.
Wow, haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
Anything else to look at? Nah, there isn't. There's an HD TV. Or probably a 4K TV.
Pete and I loved coming over here to watch movies when we were kids. A different world from Queens. Funny how Harry always wanted the opposite. Nothing made him happier than watching cartoons on the little TV in May's kitchen. I used to be so jealous of Harry's family. They were so happy. At least compared to me and my dad. Harry's room. But it's locked. I wonder where Norman keeps the key. Oh man, look at us. We used to be so carefree. I miss those days.
Can't even, like, take it or anything. Just look at it, that's all. Oh, where's that key and where's that, key code? I don't know why it's highlighted and I still can't, it's still highlighted. I can't even interact.
Ugh, Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks. Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad. This is kind of cute. Norman keeps all the campaign buttons from his races. There's one for school board, and he's left room for more. Setting your sights higher, Norman? Norman and Otto. Wow. They look like they used to be so close. What could have ruined a friendship like this?
I think this provides anything useful.
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
Happy birthday, dear.
sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today. I've put Harry... I've sent him away. For treatment. We'll fix him, Em. I promise. Development of GR-27 was too slow to save you. It won't fail Harry. I'm keeping his room exactly as it is, ready for when he gets back. The key is with you, Em. I know you'll keep it safe.
Wait, Norman sent Harry away for treatment? I thought he went to Europe on his own. What were you hiding from us, Harry? Harry's mom planted this when he was born. Looks like Norman has made a point of caring for it now that she's gone. Beautiful.
Something we can check around here for.
Forgot about this. The Osborns have a coat of arms and a motto. Pax in bello. Peace. Harry said his mom used to cook all the time. I'd be surprised if Norman has ever even touched the stuff. This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy.
I see like literally everywhere. I don't think I checked this one.
Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right.
Oh, I see it.
Score. This must be the key for Harry's room. What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
Ooh, look at him. He's got like a PlayStation 4. And there must be some Blu-ray drive.
Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
7/18. That's a long read.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
This is gonna be tough. someone right here. Oh shoot! I didn't know someone's right there. Crap. Okay. Didn't want the opportunity to go to waste. Probably didn't like check the direction where it was thrown from.
Heading over now. Control, status. Nothing to report.
Crap, I'm going to hide.
Control, grid's clear. Repeat, grid's clear. What was that?
Hmm. North right there, there's like two. Maybe if I hide over there, I could probably alert this guard over. Oh my god, that was so reckless, but I managed.
Okay, July 18. Bingo. Super creepy. Gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room.
Spiders?
Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side. Norman's They've got a real mad scientist thing going on. What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, they'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it. Harry and Emily's medical records. GR-27 was developed to treat them. Devil's Breath is a failed cure for Norman's own family. A child's X-ray, but it's not Harry or Emily. Who is this? That aura around him. Is this Martin Lee? Looks like a map of the Upper West Side.
Checked on the spiders. What have I not checked? Is there like another recording?
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log.
Harry and Emily's medical records. GR-27 was developed to treat them. Devil's Breath is a failed cure for Norman's own family. Harry and Emily's medical records. GR-27 was developed to treat them. Devil's Breath is a failed cure for Norman's own family.
Goodbye, checked ever. Can I leave?
AR interface. Very slick.
Like nothing else to interact. What else am I missing? Can't go through there. I have to like press triangle on like every single corner till something happens.
Harry and Emily's medical records.
It won't let me turn around or anything.
Developed to treat them.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months...
This is so cool. Like that movie about future crime. I didn't kill my wife! Wait a minute. Wait, no, that's the wrong movie.
Just locate biotech facility. Like, go here? There must be something else. Let me check that document. Already played that. Like nothing else. What am I missing? Can't enter with this. It won't let me open or anything. Oh my goodness.
This thing needs more sound effects. This map is so cool, it actually makes me like Norman more. Like, 3% more.
Oh.
Huh. This shows all of... Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Mike Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over
I
the
see.
planet. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Wherever the anti-serum is, good old Alpha Devil's Breath lab should check the patrol routes against Oscorp's going all in on... No. Norman's not crazy enough to keep... A records facility could be... No. I need to track Michaels. Good old Alpha team. Devil's Breath should check the patrol... Oscorp's going all in on defense research. Van Adder is a dead end. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Wherever the anti-serum is, he must have been too. Harry and Emily's medical records. GR-27 was developed to treat them. Devil's Breath is a failed cure for Norman's own family.
I'm supposed to, like, solve this?
No. Van Adder is Dr. Michaels. No. A records for Oscorp's going all... Good old Devil's Breath should check the patrol... No. Good old Devil's Breath should check the patrol... A records for... Good old Devil's Breath should check the patrol... No. Oscorp's going all... No. A records facility... Oscorp's going... No. A records facility... Good old Alpha... Devil's Breath should check the... Good old Alpha... Oscorp's going... Devil's Breath should check the... Good old Alpha... No. Devil's Breath lab should check the patrol... Good old Alpha team. A records for... Devil's Breath should check the... Good old Alpha team. Van Adder is a dead end. Devil's Breath should check the patrol... Good old Alpha team. Oscorp's going... Devil's Breath lab should check the patrol... Good old Alpha team. No. Norman's not great. Devil's Breath lab should check the patrol... Good old Alpha team. Nope, that's just a Sable patrol. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. A records facility... Oscorp's going... No. Norman's not crazy enough to... None of these patrols cross Dr. Michaels' path. A records facility could be perfect. Devil's Breath lab should check the patrol routes against No. Dr. Michaels was near a lot of Sable forces, but it's not an Oscorp facility. No. I need to... Oscorp's going all in on... No. A records facility could be... Oscorp's going... Good old Alpha team. Van Adder is a dead end. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Nope, that's just Disable Patrol. None of these patrols cross Dr. Michaels' path. Nope, that's just Disable Patrol. Bet I'm looking for a heavily guarded Oscorp building that Dr. Michaels visits. No, Norman's not crazy enough to... Oscorp building, but no Michaels or Sable. A records facility could be perfect cover. Nice. Got some overlap with Dr. Michaels' path. Devil's Breath Lab must have a...
Right here?
GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral.
Okay.
I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR-27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好的，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？给妈妈呼吸！靠！快逃！
I thought this was just a consultation. Boys seemed ready. I'm going in there. No, can't. It's too late. I can't stop.
Oh, damn.
What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this. What? No!
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Look at that spider. There's
We have a
two.
breach. High alert.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
Regardless, there's like 5, I think, or 4. Can't see because obstruction's in the way. Oh, he's coming. How did I not see it from the distance? Yeah, like such low sight.
I heard something. Running us. What was that?
My God, this stealth portion is taking a while.
Continuing sweep.
It feels like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid with all this stealth.
Control, grid's clear. Repeat.
Oh shoot!
Wait!
God damn it! Only got 2 guards to take care of.
to clear that balcony.
Hey! Boss, we got her.
Uh-oh.
Pete, you here?
Turning off Lex now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
Too late. You're up!
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
Well, he is the Amazing Spider-Man after all.
It's all so much to take in. Harry sick, Norman and Lee, and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not this song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
Oh, there's a spider on her.
I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Lee and Otto. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman. Okay, Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This'll all be over soon, I promise.
Man, they have like such amazing sight from like when Spider-Man's swinging around, and then but they don't have like good old sight in a freaking house like they have to find Mary Jane. Like, dang.
Now reports are coming in that Martin Lee, along with exhibiting freakish abilities like those of you-know-who, has lately seemed to display almost a split personality. This is hogwash and a clear attempt to evade justice for his crimes. Only a fool would believe that he's Mr. Positive one moment, helping the poor with a smile, then suddenly he's Mr. Negative, blowing up, wait a minute, Mr. Negative. That's gold, Jared. Gold. Trademark it. Stat. As I was saying, folks, Martin Lee's evil side, or as everyone is now calling him, Mr. Negative, has been revealed as the culprit for the City Hall bombing.
Attention unit. Just got word of an assault in progress. Report came in from Douglas.
There's Martin Lee.
Open it.
to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers. Literally didn't see that coming.
警报！蜘蛛侠来了！蜘蛛侠，你时机到了！那是什么东西？
The heck was that?
Need to get through these demons quick before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
Oh my god. And I died. What the hell? I'm just gonna die with this dead corpse right there.
Have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers. Nap time. Need to get through these demons quick before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum. Might want to pick these guys off stealthily. Could web down that tower. Demons chewed through Sable. Lee's on the warpath.
我去继续搜查。
Any more?
Easier to take these guys out if they're split up.
Oh my god.
Try to do this quietly.
aren't I doing it? Crap.
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned, superhero.
Oh, there's one more guy left.
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. It ends tonight.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me! Fast and get inside.
What the heck? Oh dear.
I wish Sable would cut me some slack. We should be on the same team.
Jesus Christ. Much more. Not persistent. Stop fighting me then. Oh my god.
Slow her down. Time to follow Lee inside. Why are you so heavy?
Oh.
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both.
Man, she's always so angry.
Does this mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
You secure Osborn. I will talk to them.
Nice to have friends. Okay, Lee. No more running. This ends tonight. This is insanity. I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast.
Where'd he go? And I know I took damage when I wasn't supposed to. But yeah, let me see if I have any skills I can unlock. Oh, I got A. What the hell? How did I get so many? Alright, anyway, let's go. Oh, there he is. Right, more of this trippiness again.
I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborn. My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
You're more than your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud. To honor their legacy. But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Lee's pain. His anger. It's fueling his power.
moments earlier. What happened?
This is the only sample.
No!
Oh.
No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help.
You don't help people. You use them.
This won't bring your parents back.
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it!
Osborn must be punished. His cancer has infected this city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice.
Oh my
You won't
God.
see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop.
Martin!
This is exactly who I am!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Osborn's crimes will be on your head!
Ew. Oh my God.
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No! Osborn must suffer!
Oh my God.
I know you can beat the demon, Martin!
Beat the demon? I am the demon!
I had that opportunity and I
This is a big deal.
You and Osborn will share a grave! Enough! This will all be over soon.
I sure hope so.
God damn it.
My will is stronger than yours!
We'll see about that. Can't give up. He's almost down.
Oh my god. Damn, there we go. Staying positive.
Osborn needs to pay.
I know. But this is the wrong way, Martin.
Oh, it's odd. It's Doc Ock.
Useless.
Otto?
That look on your face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
Man, that's a lot of blood.
Hey. Hey.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital. Feast.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Well, who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves,
right.
whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you. You can thank me by not dying.
Oh my god.
He'll live, but he needs rest.
Hey, take it easy.
Where's May?
Oh no.
They say she could go at any moment. Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him. Go get him, Tiger.
Oh my god, that spider. How awfully creepy looking at it.
All right. No. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
Oh. He got bit.
MJ's right. I built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
See. I just fast travel over there, and that would have been. Alright, let me go save, by the way. It's been a while. You know, sure, we're gonna have to, like, complete this.
We did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
It's a very super strong suit.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen!
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Oh! Oh!
Tell them what you did.
I never...
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies! You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto! And you always will be!
There goes Spidey with the save, once again as always.
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything! I see you have a new suit! It won't help! Enough playing!
Gotta move.
Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, what was I supposed to do?
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Just give me the anti-serum! You've
You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He had to lose everything! Enough playing!
Gotta move.
People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure the city after I bring down Osborn!
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies! Enough of this!
Gonna do it again.
Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't.
I mean, I think he kind of knew since the beginning.
You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me! Not more than it means to me!
Can't you see all the people you're hurting?
You'll never understand! You haven't suffered like I have! You should be on my side! All one!
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're talking about the dodge.
man you were! That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself!
You were my hero! You meant so much to me!
Oh my god.
I hate that you're making me do this! We were going to change the world!
And I died. Wow. I don't even know how much HP I have left.
You'll never understand! You haven't suffered like I have!
I just thought like HP doesn't matter in this fight.
You should be on my side! I won!
Yeah, what does it take to like time it properly?
Please, think of the man you were! That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself!
You were my hero! You meant so much to me! I hate that you're making me do this! We were going to change the world!
God damn it. Oh, watch out.
You look tired, Parker. Not tired. Just hurt.
Oh god.
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions. I couldn't agree more. No!
Jesus. How much did it went through him?
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. Turn? I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience,
wanting to help others, the way you never gave up. That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do
Hey, Dirk. Nice to see you here, dude. Welcome.
whether they understand it or not. No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away! Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can.
It looks so weird with the different face model they use for the remaster. I don't remember much from the original because, like, I never played it. I just saw someone play through it, but
I'll make sure you get the best help.
yeah, it did. They did make a bunch of changes on the remaster.
Don't take my arms! I'll be trapped in this useless body! Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me. You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can. Peter? Even when it hurts like hell. Peter, where are you going? Peter?
Nah, he's gonna stay there. He needs to atone for his sins.
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
He knew it was too late. Man, why Insomniac? Why? Why you gotta kill her off like that? Man. You have to pull on the heartstrings. Three months later.
So?
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
Congrats!
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but,
I'll be right with you, honey.
Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry, no, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes, I mean, no, I don't, not want to, but meaning I do want to.
Oh my god.
Only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
Damn. Alright. Well, that was the end of Spider-Man. I don't want to try skipping this cutscene or the credits, because, like, I don't really want to, like, skip everything or whatsoever. I don't know, I want to do the Spider-Man DLC. And before I can, like, do Miles Morales next. I'll probably have to think on that. I don't know, each of the DLCs is, like, long, but I don't think they're, like, too long. They probably, like, I would guess, like, 5 hours or something. I don't know. I haven't really, like, looked into that much. It's such a good game. Make sure you do the DLC content's good. Yeah, I'll think about that. Not too long. It does add a bit to the story. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably might. Like, you know, I was thinking, should I do the DLC or should I not? Like, well, like, since it came included with the remaster, I may as well. Because, like, I can't just leave them untouched, kind of. But I may as well. But, like, I'm not in a hurry to beat this game so I can move on to Miles Morales, but more like, if I want to keep playing this a little more, then yeah. Force it. Also, over what I think of the game. It's really good, honestly. Like, I kind of struggle a little bit here and there in some things, but it's a really good game. It's like, kind of reminds me of playing the Batman Arkham games. But I think this one's a little better in my opinion. Like, they implemented a good story, sense of humor, combat, gameplay, and all that sort of stuff. Overall, I think it's a really amazing game. But yeah, it makes me look forward to like seeing what Miles Morales is going to be like, and then the new Spider-Man game coming out in the future. Like, I don't know if the Spider-Man 2 is coming out this year. I think it's this year. Otherwise, I feel like it might be delayed until like next year. I don't know. I just feel like with COVID and all that, there's a chance that they'll have to like take some time. In my opinion, no matter it's going to be good. Yeah. We could probably expect more about the new game coming out later this year in like a new trailer or a PlayStation And this one uses a 4K OLED screen, by the way, which is really neat. I don't think like we'll see VR games in native 4K, but there are probably going to be some that will do that, so that'll be neat. You're happy nonetheless. Sony has been doing amazing this past year. Yeah, they make a lot of good games. I just don't think I'm able to like experience everything, but like I should probably look into like some other PlayStation games so I can try them out. Like I did buy a few. I also want to try out Bug Snacks. Yeah, we'll see like what other games are coming to PS5 and maybe on PS4 as well, since like my PS5 is pretty much like my main PlayStation console for PS4 and PS5. So Bug Snacks is so good. I wasn't too sure if I wanted to get it at first, but because one of the streamers I watched back then was like, oh, I hate this game, and then plays it anyways for the memes, I was like, I should play it. And it looked pretty fun and interesting as well, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to like check it out. Like I got it on PS Plus, so I should have access to play it. Like my PS Plus doesn't expire until like around the end of August, so I should have plenty of time until then. But yeah, there's like not many PlayStation games I'm looking forward to playing. There's only a few, even some PS4 games I even bought, like The Last of Us Part 2. I'll have to play that at some point. I even bought Sonic Colors Ultimate because it was on sale, and that's it for as far as I know. I don't know how long these credits are. I could skip if I want to, but I kind of don't want to like miss out on anything. So I'll probably like talk a while until like the credits are done. Sonic had a rough start, but I heard it was good nonetheless. I thought I heard like only the Switch version was like problematic because of these like glitchy visuals and all that. Seizure inducing nonetheless. But I heard like the PS4 and the Xbox, I don't know if it's on PC, but the other version should be fine, for what I'm assuming. And I just think like the Switch version is the ones that's having like the most trouble, since it's like a weaker system in terms of like GPU and CPU. Forgot there's an end credit scene. Yeah, I don't know. I really wish there was like a fast forward option. I would appreciate that. Cause like I hate having to like sit through these credits and then just worry about missing out on something if I skip it. Man, I can always look it up on YouTube if I wanted to. Well, you heard the Switch version was the worst, but the other version had issues as well. It probably was patched by now. I haven't checked into like the current condition of Sonic Colors on the Switch. Just because I haven't really bothered looking into these games so much, or these versions, but if I'm curious, I may as well, but like, I don't know. But I think like the game should be good for now. Hopefully. Can't wait to see that stream. Yeah. Cause like I haven't really played a Sonic game in like so long. Well, aside from that Sonic 2 on the Switch Online thing, but I haven't really played like any other Sonic game because like I wasn't really much into Sonic games recently because I felt like some of the Sonic games like wouldn't like be that enjoyable to me. I did like some of the you know, the earlier modern Sonic games like Adventure and Adventure 2. But yeah. Like I guess like Sonic Colors was just I heard Sonic Colors is good anyway, so it's like I may as well. I'm like so tempted to skip the scene, to skip the credits, but I don't know. Like every time I see like some new sections, I just think like, oh, we're getting closer. But like, man, there's like more people working on the remaster. You're already so long too. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to like skip the credits from now on because I hate having to like sit through, let the credits roll, and then I don't know. Cause like there's like no, cause like without spoiling what's in the credits, not that spoilers on it matters. It's like without knowing how long they are, I just don't want to like skip it and then like miss like an interesting cutscene or something. Cause like some games they do that, and I'm just like, I regret skipping the cutscenes and whatnot. You were completing the game, a black screen with white text of all the names that they've put their efforts into. Might be good by skipping it. You know what, screw it, I'm gonna skip it because like I have to like go and get something to eat. We know the password 0718. Wait a minute.
We were so close.
Is that his son, Harry?
But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure. I will. I love you, son.
What? Endgame. We're not talking about Avengers Endgame. Speaking of Avengers, there's like one last thing I kind of want to do. Dude. Alright, cool. I want to go to the Avengers Tower and perch onto it because there's a trophy that I didn't know about.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
There it is. Yeah, there's an Avengers Tower while I was like, browsing around, and I managed to like get a photo of it, but I didn't know there was a trophy for perching at the top of the tower. I'm gonna do that and then just stop right there because I need to go and I need to eat.
Checkpoint secure. Free fire zone established.
Yuri, you're back. How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So you gonna take that vacation?
There we go. Hero for hire.
There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full
Yeah, I don't really care about anything. I'll probably come back to this game to do some, to check out the DLC one now. So let me go save and end it right there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Dirk. I appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll probably think about go back to the DLC, which I'm pretty much sure I will. I probably won't start Miles Morales until like sometime next week, if this game's gonna be almost as long as just Spider-Man, without counting the DLC, by the way. So yeah, sorry I wasn't here. It's all good. It's all good. As long as you were here till the end, even if you like showed up pretty late, it's all good to me. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I gotta go because I gotta go eat and go to work. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Later.